everyone, this is me again, Jane. Welcome back to my channel. 안녕하세요, 한재인이에요. Long time no see. I know it's been quite a while since the last time I made a video. That is because for the past couple of months, I've had a couple of implant surgeries. Actually got four implant surgeries. And the first two I already had last month. That was November 1st. And then after I think 7 weeks, I got my second implant here. So 2 on this side, 2 on the right side, and I got 2 more on the left side last Friday. So today is day 5 post-op, and now I feel more comfortable speaking and, you know, even chewing and eating. Do you know that in Korea, you will be required to pay for someone's dental implant if you break or damage their teeth? At least that's according to the Korean drama that I'm currently crazy about, entitled Dongbekut Pilmuryop, or in English, When the Camellia Blooms. So be careful not to damage another person's teeth if you don't want to pay a lot of money. The main reasons why I made this video is because I've got a lot of questions about my implant experience, and so I think it's better that I address all these questions here. I know that a lot of people have the same questions I had when I was just planning to have my dental implant in Korea. How much? Is it painful? All the other frequently asked questions. So just a little bit of background about my personal case. I need 4 implants, like I've told you already. Before my implant, I actually got my braces. I will talk about my brace experience in Korea in another video. One of the most common questions people ask is, what exactly is a dental implant? They make a small incision on your gum and then they drill and they insert the titanium fixture or screw. Sometimes it's also called a screw. So we'll have to wait 3 to 6 months for the healing period. The healing process of the bone is also called osseointegration. So it's when the bone heals around that fixture and it now becomes strong enough to hold the abutment and then later on the crown. This is basically the fixture, or sometimes it's also called the screw. And then this one is the abutment later on. And then this one is going to be the crown. So as you can see, the first step is inserting the fixture or the screw. And then after 3 to 6 months, they will add the abutment. Okay, so this is where the crown or the artificial new tooth will be connected. And later on, so you'll get your new crown or your artificial tooth. That's how the implant process is going to be like. Probably the most important question most people have is, how much is the implant, or how much does it cost to have an implant in Korea? The amount that you have to pay varies depending on your individual case, how complex your clinical case is going to be, and it also depends on how many implants you need to get. In some cases, the fees might also depend on the fees of each dentist. Like for example, the bigger the clinic, the more popular the dentist is, then it can be more expensive. And just to give you a reference, here's what I had to pay. Prior to my first surgical appointment, I asked for an estimated fee of how much I'm supposed to pay. I had to get a 3D X-ray, I think, or CT scan of my jaw, and then that's how they were able to assess how easy, difficult, or how complex my dental implant is going to be. I had my dental implant in the same clinic where I got my braces, and actually the main reason why I chose that dental clinic was because they offer both braces and implant services. Well, in Korea, as of 2018, there are 3 big dental implant companies, and these are the Ostem, Dentum, and Neobiotech. In my dental clinic, they made me choose between Ostem, this one, and Neobiotech. So at first, I wasn't sure which one's better, so they gave me some time. And then I had to do a little bit of research about the two companies. But right on that same day, I asked, so what's the difference? What's the difference between Neo Biotech and Ostem Implant? And I was told that there's not much of a difference actually between the two. It's just more on like the brand, like one is a more popular brand, but when it comes to quality, there's not much of a difference. And so I asked them to give me some time to do a little bit of research. And then I found out that the Ostem Implant is the #1 dental implant company in the Asia Pacific and also in Korea. The implant market share of Ostem in Korea is about 50%. Second one is Dentum at around 16% market share, and followed by Neo Biotech at around 12%, market share. So I thought in my mind, well, there must be a reason why Ostem is, #1 in Korea. When I asked them about the price, I was told that Ostem is a little bit more expensive. For Ostem, I was quoted 6,160,000 won. And then for Neo, I was quoted 5,760,000 won. There's like a $400 difference. I managed to ask for a discount. Because this is also the same clinic where I got my braces. I managed to get a discount, and for the final price, I was quoted 5,540,000 won. The initial quote was about 6,160,000 won, and in Philippine peso, that was around 267,000 pesos. And luckily, I was able to get it to ask for a discount, and it went down to 5,540,000 won. So in Philippine peso, my 4 implants cost more or less 240,000 pesos. For 1 implant, that costs around 60,000 pesos. Yeah, for 1 implant, 60,000 pesos. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a huge amount. When I was quoted this amount, I said, yes, oh my God, with this money, I could probably buy a car or maybe buy a small piece of land or start a business in the Philippines. But I just told myself that it's more like an investment for my health. And I would love to be able to enjoy whatever food I would like to eat in the future. And I've saved for this for a long time. I will probably talk about how I did that in another video later on. When it comes to the payment, you can pay by installment. And if you have some credit cards, well, you can pay using your credit card. What I did for the payment was, when I had my first surgery, I paid 2 million won as a first payment or down payment. And then the following month, I paid an additional 2 million won. So that's already 4 million. I was told that I could pay the remaining balance when everything's done. Another question that most people would like to know is it painful? Is the dental implant painful? The surgical procedure itself was not painful at all. I didn't feel any pain, except I could feel the drilling. And that was probably the most uncomfortable part. My first surgery, I counted like a total of 8 or 9 drills. On the second surgery, I counted like a total of 12 drills. It was not painful at all, but you could really feel the drilling sensation. They applied an anesthetic cream on my gum. And then I got the 3 shots of anesthesia. 3 shots on my first surgery on the right, and the 3 shots of anesthesia on the left also. Maybe another question that most people would like to know is, how long does the surgery last? Well, I'm sure that it varies depending on the complexity of each individual's case. But as for me, for the first 2 implants, 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then for the second one, it lasted for just about 1 hour. If you only need to get 1 dental surgery, then it's probably going to be over in around 30 minutes. So when I was having my surgery, I was so nervous and, feeling so cold. I even felt like I was kind of shaking. My husband had to wait outside for me. And so while having the surgery, I held on to this necklace locket. And I just kept thinking about my children. You know, it's a little funny, but I just told myself I need to survive this. I have to get through this because my children need me. So I think it's a good idea to bring something or hold on to something where you can get some kind of strength or whatever you call that. So in my case, I brought this, and this is actually a necklace locket. It has got my my children's pictures inside, and so I felt like while having the surgery, my children are with me. This necklace was given by my husband, so I felt like, yeah, they were with me, you know, the whole time or during the whole surgery. So it made me felt so much better. Anyway, you know, that's something that you can do during the surgery if you are feeling so nervous. So how long will the whole dental process take? I was told on my first surgery that it would take around 3 to 6 months. Before I got my dental implant, the first 3 questions that I asked my dentist was, is it painful? Is it dangerous? And what is the success rate of the dental implant? And of course, he told me, yeah, it's not painful. The surgery will be done under local anesthesia. And yeah, he was right, not painful at all. The other question I asked was, is it dangerous? And he told me I'm pretty healthy. I don't have any underlying medical condition. So in most cases, the dental implant is actually very safe. So unless you have some conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes or some kind of disease that might affect your health condition during the surgery, then it is totally safe. And yeah, I'm alive after a couple of surgeries. So I can tell you that it's definitely safe. Now, let's talk about the success rate. In any surgery, there is no 100% success rate. Okay, but the failure rate for dental implant is very low. The success of most dental implants depend on, of course, the bone quality, and then like how good your surgeon or how good your dentist is. And if there are no risk factors, again, like I've mentioned earlier, if there are no underlying diseases. And it also depends on the patient's oral and dental hygiene, as well as good professional follow-up. In addition to the success rate, another question that I also asked personally was the life cycle of the implant, or how long will I be able to keep my dental implant? So I was told as long as the patient has good oral dental hygiene, you know, you brush your teeth 3 times a day, you floss at least a couple of times a day, you go back to the dentist for professional follow-ups, then you can keep your dental implant for practically the rest of your life. In some cases, of course, it can fail, but as long as you are very careful, you'll be able to keep your dental implant for a long time. If you have other questions, comment down below, and you know, I'll try my very best to answer all those questions. I will make another video for post-surgery care, as well as what to eat or what to do after surgery. So please watch out for that. If you're looking for a feel-good K-drama to binge-watch this Christmas to New Year holiday, check out When Camellia Blooms on Netflix. This is a heartwarming rom-com with a mix of drama and mystery, starring Gung Hyo-jin and Kang Han-il. One way or another, please hit the like button, and then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!